I just realised I never did my part 2 of Rowdy Robert the Bruce, so here's part 2, Electric Boogaloo. So where I left off, he had just killed his rival in a church, and the English had declared him an outlaw. The Pope also excommunicated him, because he killed someone in a church. So Robert, being the rowdy rebel that he was, gathered an army of about 5,000, and he marches to Perth, not the one in Australia, the one in Scotland. So he went to the castle, which was being held by the Earl of Pembroke, and he said, "Come out and do battle with us, you bastards." And the Earl went, "No, we'll do it tomorrow." So Robert goes, "Okay, don't do anything sneaky. We're going to camp at Methven, and we'll do battle." Camps at Methven, and then the English attack him in the night. Because he was an outlaw, they didn't need to be chivalric with him. So Robert went, "Oh bugger, my army's gone," and legged it. Meanwhile, Prince Edward had captured his family and taken them back to England. Robert was not looking very legitimate at this point. He'd lost his army, he'd lost his family, and he'd lost his credibility. So things are looking pretty bad, but one day he's hiding out and he's in a cave and he's watching a spider. And he's watching the spider put together its web, and the web keeps falling apart and it has to start again. And apparently this inspired him to keep on the good fight. So he does. He rallies his forces in Scotland, whichever forces he can, given that the Commons are still running things. He is joined by James the Black Douglas. This guy was such a badass, and will definitely need his own video, but not right now. He and Douglas, they do hit and run tactic. Hit him hard, get out fast. They harry the enemy forces, eventually making them give battle at Loudon Hill, where he crushes the Earl of Pembroke, the man who had tricked him last time. While this is happening, King Edward is marching north to bring all that Plantagenet wrath. But he dies. He dies of dysentery, and is succeeded by his son, Edward II. Edward II was not his father, and he has to go back to England to secure his own inheritance. Meanwhile, Robert is taking English fort after English fort. He is slowly winning over all the lords of Scotland. This is also because he issued a proclamation saying any Scottish lord that didn't acknowledge him as king would lose their lands. But finally it comes to the last English-held castle in Scotland, Stirling. Robert's brother lays siege to it, but Edward II is coming back north, and he's got a big army, about 20,000 men. It's more than double what Robert's army is. But Robert wasn't going to let them break the siege, so he wheels his army round to the south and meets them at the Barrack Burn. And if you want to know how that battle went, just listen to the Scottish national anthem. Absolutely annihilated the English. Before the battle, Robert had a duel in the middle of the field with the knight. I think it was Henry de Burgh. Yeah, split his head in two. Yeah, Robert had won. Here's the thing: he kept fighting for years. He kept fighting Edward II, and then Edward's son, Edward III, where they finally signed a treaty and England gave up all its claims to Scottish lands. And the Pope finally stopped excommunicating him. Robert had secured his legacy as one of the greatest heroes in Scottish history.